I got the
I got
bean. All right, we did it.
Late, but we did it.
Okay. All right. So, hello everyone. This is the all-inclusive gaming chat. So it's just meant for everyone. We're all going to talk about games that we played recently, also what we're looking forward to playing at BGG Con. We have some of us that unfortunately aren't going, some of us that are new timers, and then also, I know, sorry, and then also we have an expert, Nicole.
Exactly.
So I'll just go ahead and introduce myself, and then everyone can introduce themselves. My name's Annette, and I'm Nettersplays all over the social media, and you can find me anywhere. And so go ahead and pass it along to Mandi.
Oh, sure. So I'm Mandi, also known as Board Gaming Pinup Girl, and I'm on To Die For Games channel, which is what we're on right now. And I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and the Insta Gamers Network. So I think
that's right.
Yeah, that's it. So go next on my screen, Nicole. You go.
All right. I am Nicole. Hi, I'm in Toronto. I write for the day. And I'm a board gamer. Done.
All right, and I'm Caryl, the owner of Quiche Games, a board game store based here in Toronto. And we're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and just all around Toronto looking for supports, really.
Nice.
Okay. Is there a game anyone wants to talk about that they've played recently? Kind of.
How about you go first? I know you have played a lot.
Yeah. Actually, I really want to talk about this game right here. Archaeology.
Nice. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Have you played it at all?
No.
I've seen it played, but it's quite good.
Yeah. I actually found this one at the store. It was the only one. It was kind of like behind another game, and I was like, treasure, right?
Yeah.
And so I got it, and I didn't expect too much about it because I haven't heard too much. Like I heard, oh yeah, it's really good, but not like, oh my god, you have to get it. So I thought, oh, okay, just a light little casual game, but I've played it with 2 players against Mitch, and I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I really like the robber and just stealing like that one card and just like them fanning it out, like Mitch was fanning out his cards and just kind of like picking and choosing which one you want to take away from him. So,
enticing you.
Right.
That one's been around for a little while, but it's quite popular.
Yeah, I guess it's like the new expedition, so it's been around for a while, but I guess they added like some new temples and such to it.
Yeah, they mixed up the missions a little bit, I think. Exploring the temples rather than just like the kind of one that we had before. So
okay.
Yeah, good. And they added the. I can't remember whether it was the sandstorms or the robber that they added. But one of them wasn't in the original release. But this release is really nice. The art is so much nicer than like everything is really great. Yeah.
Awesome. Is it still with Z-Man?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, it's still with Z-Man. It plays 2 to 5 players, and it plays about 30 minutes on the box. But with 2 players, I found it plays like 15 minutes now. It's pretty quick.
Oh, I thought you said 5-0. I was like, whoa.
No.
Caryl, do you carry this game?
Like it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Do you have this game, Caryl?
Sorry?
Do you have this game at the store?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm actually surprised you did a new edition for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like when I first saw the first one, it was like a pale purple box, and it had like what would you call it? But like a King Tut mask on it, and it looks so unappealing to be honest. But for them to go back to it, it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. What else did you play in it?
I also managed to play this other game that I got in the mail, which is the Evolution Climate.
You got yours?
I did. Sorry. But I don't know if you've all played Evolution yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty horrible at it, so I just don't know like when to evolve or when to add traits, and yeah, I'm horrible at that game. But I thought, okay, well, you know, Mitch is a biologist. I'll play these biology games with him, and then he just squishes me. So it's kind of cool because then Evolution, it has these like evolution like climate change cards.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't affect just like one player, it affects all players.
Right.
You know, you can make it either hotter or colder on the planet, and that way if you see like someone just getting a little too big or something, well, you could just make it too hot for them to live on Earth, and that way they can just like die. So it's pretty cool. I like that aspect of the game. It changed it not a lot, but just a little bit, where it kind of gives like the person that is falling behind a way to catch up to the leader.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the climate change expansion.
I haven't received mine yet. I don't know. Did you guys order it as well, Nicole and Caryl?
I actually just got it into the store today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I never backed it because usually no store just ends up in retail anyway.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you played it, Nicole?
Yeah, I played the base game.
The base game.
The climate stuff. So I don't know if any of you have ever played Evo, the dinosaur game. There's some aspects. No, Evo.
Evo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's some aspects of that with like changing to
Yeah, so do you know if Evo is, well, did Evolution evolve from Evo? I mean,
no, they're very separate games. Yeah. By a different company.
okay. Yeah, yeah, I really like the climate change. It's just, it kind of just adds a little bit more to it. But the only problem I found was that it doesn't incorporate the flight expansion. Like,
I heard that.
Yeah, you can do it, but you really shouldn't. The actual designer says like don't add it because we didn't really play test it with it. But you're more than welcome to try it out, but it's not meant to be. So
That's interesting.
I know some people have been commenting that there's a bit of an echo. I'm not sure why. Maybe because we're all in different regions. I'm not really sure.
okay.
So I don't know if any of you guys are getting an echo. I know there might be a bit of a delay.
Huh.
There is a bit of a delay. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, we're new at this, so we'll try and figure it out for next time. So if you can bear with us for this one, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Huh.
So did you get the specialty cards or sort of the cards that were needed for climate?
Yeah, so there's some promo cards too. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll try some headphones right now. I'll do the I also got the Evolution promo pack, which adds some like some new like trait cards. It also adds this like Darwin cards. These are new like scenarios.
Is he holding a copy of the game? Is he holding it?
He is.
Oh my god.
Here, I'll show you.
That's really funny.
Yeah, this is show and tell.
Fan it out, fan it out.
So there's that one, and then you have like all these different periods in time. So it kind of changes the way you play the game. So for example, like look at that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
And
the
so
dinosaur.
the artwork on this in this game alone is just amazing, and then just this one card itself, like
It looks like they use different artists for each of the different. What are those trait cards?
yeah, these are scenario cards.
Oh.
So yeah, you I guess you play with yeah, for example, like the Great Permian extinction species can only have one trait card on them.
Oh, okay.
So then you just play with this one scenario that no one can just be too evolved or have like too many traits on them. So it makes the game different from one game to another. So I haven't played it with that one yet, but the artwork is amazing and it kind of adds a little twist to the game too. So
yeah, no, it's really nice. And I'm obsessed with getting the dinosaurs. So I love it.
yeah, excuse me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. So
North Star made this game. Like, it's kind of cool that they're branching out from party-based stuff. It's very awesome.
All right.
All right, it's good. Oh, you got earphones.
You know what? I think I got rid of
That
the
is
echo.
actually better. That's great.
Good.
Yay!
Sorry.
No, it's okay. That's awesome. It made a world of difference. Like, there's no delay.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my god, we're like technical wizards. We're amazing. I love it.
I know.
Even Nicole's coming out a lot clearer than before, actually.
Yeah, Nicole, yeah, you're coming in a lot better. Yay! The slow progression, like the game, you know, evolution. I had to get better there. So, okay, so Matt had some really good games, and she's making me really jealous right now that I do not have my game in my box yet. But maybe let's go over to Nicole. Nicole, why don't you tell us maybe a couple games that you played this week?
Yeah, I haven't done a lot of gaming this particular week.
Okay.
My other half is super into Netrunner, and so he's been away at the FFG Worlds tournament.
Yeah.
So before he left, though, I got a chance to try Mask of Anubis.
Oh my god!
Oh, I know. I'm so excited to hear this.
So a friend of mine was in Japan and brought it back, and I don't know if you all know Zen Akerd on Twitter. He lives in Japan.
Yes. He's got some good game selections. Yes.
So he met up with my friend. I connected them, so they hung out and gamed and tried this. And so my friend Eric brought it back for us to try, and it's wild. It's like this cross between Escape, Curse of the Temple, in that cooperative sense, and also Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes, where you're one person looking into this vision through Google Cardboard, trying to explain to people what you're seeing so they can put together like this map using tiles and tokens on the table, and it's so good.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
It's amazing. So I'm pretty sure there'll be 1 or 2 copies at BGG Con to play, which will be nice. So definitely.
Hint.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We need to play that one.
Playing it again. I have some friends that just did an Extra Life marathon on Saturday, and they played a couple of rounds of it for their stream, and it's even fun watching people play it. Not even taking it. So yeah, it's good fun, and I can't wait to see where that kind of gaming goes, because like Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is definitely that cooperative thing, but there's no like physical aspect where you're piecing together stuff out of game bits,
right?
Like Anubis has. So it's a really interesting step they've taken with that merging of cardboard and technology. So I highly recommend it.
Oh, it sounds really, really good. When is it coming to Canada? Do you know?
I don't know. I think they're looking into North American release and distribution. I think that it has an English printing somewhere, but I just don't know if it has like the distribution yet. So fingers crossed we'll hear a bit more about it. But I know people that picked it up at Essen. It's pretty widely available in Japan. So yeah, really cool. And other than that, I introduced a couple of friends to the networks recently, which is super fun. Love that game. It's about running your own, putting on shows to try and get viewers, and juggling lineups and stars and advertising and stuff like that. It's by a US designer, Gil Hova, and it's this nice sweet spot of like about a 45-minute, hour-long mid-weight strategy game. So it's nice to introductory kind of thing. The humor in it is really welcoming, and you just kind of have fun while you're playing it, as well as being able to enjoy the strategy. So that one was fun. We played it 4 players, and it was super, super good.
I really enjoy the naming of like the channels and the programs that they have in it. It's so funny.
So great. And I love Gil, like he's amazing. Like I met him at Gen Con, and we had a chat with it, and I said I love the names of the shows. It made me laugh.
That's one of the games on my list to play.
You haven't played it yet?
No.
I can teach you.
Oh, great. Okay.
Demoing a prototype of the expansion that he's developing right now. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do with that.
Yeah, I'm excited because I bought the other expansion. I haven't played it yet. I've only played the base game because I've had to teach it a few times. Yeah. So is this going to be more cards or like an actual? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's going to be. So I'm very, very interested to see what he's doing with that whole structure. So cool. Very cool. I love that you played that game. It's one of my favorites. It's really fun. And they actually pulled it out last night. Trace and Stefan, who are not here with us today, game night. They pulled it out last night and taught it to some people, and I could hear them giggling over the names of the show. So I mean, that itself is fun. So. I quickly checked. Sorry, what'd you say, dear?
Art and everything just like is so funny as well, which makes it even better, I think. So.
Oh, absolutely. So if you have people with a good sense of humor, I think it would go over even better, you know? Yeah. Oh, and I saw who made the comment about the headphones. That's my friend Tim. He knows about audio.
Oh, thank you.
So if he's watching, thank you. I knew you would be have the answer to our problem, so thank you. So yeah, okay, so you got some good choices. Caryl, what about you? Do you like Netrunner, by the way?
I do, if I had someone else I could play like regularly with, but like there's just so many chapter packs to keep up with. You always have to be up to date with it. And like I think like the first, what do they call it? Like the first like cycle that they have is like they're cycling it out like after a certain point. So like it's kind of gonna be like Magic, I guess, right?
Right.
But it's just so many cards to get into if you haven't, I don't know, gotten in early enough, I feel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on the list to explore more into.
Do
they have online?
Netrunner community in Toronto. So
yeah.
It's really awesome. Like they play a lot here.
I'm more Toronto, and you guys could play.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Game of Thrones is my cup of tea right now. It's one that I've been enjoying.
This I know.
Oh yes.
Has anyone played it? I haven't played it.
No.
Is this a new one?
No, they just restarted it, right? Like so, all of the old cards are obsolete, and it's like a new cycle that they're starting into. So that's like a huge reinvestment for players. But I think people who play it, like I've tried it, the old one, and it was very interesting. But it again, like all of their LCGs, I think it is a big investment of time and money. So
yeah.
Oh yes.
So guys, if I disappear for a sec, I'm just going to the other screen. My apologies.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So keep going.
Okay, well, with that, the game that I played this week was actually Game of Thrones. not the card game though. I played the Cosmic Encounter version of that's reskinned with Game of Thrones called Iron Throne. And it's so good. Oh my god, yes. I never played Cosmic Encounter, so I'm gonna get a little hate over that, I feel, but it just never.
I haven't either. So.
Oh, you haven't? Okay,
I sold my copy, so
I'll share the hate.
You sold the copy. Okay, so I'm gonna be like the second most hated over this then. Okay, because the whole space theme, like I love like sci-fi, but I could never get other people appealed into it. So you know, I can't bring it out to the table and be like, oh, let's all go on like an adventure and be like these different like aliens and you know, like betray each other and stuff. But with Game of Thrones, it just fits the theme so well that it's so easy to bring to like a Game of Thrones fan and be like, hey, do you want to reenact something from the show? Oh man, yeah, it's so good. Just because like the Game of Thrones board game is one of my favorite games of all time, but that game takes 6 hours easily to play like an entire game, right? And Iron Throne played in about I think an hour and a half in our second playthrough, like once we knew like what we were doing and everything. So it gave us room to play more than one game in a night, which I really appreciate, especially if I lost and, you know, I can kind of redeem myself, right?
Exactly.
Oh, it's such a good game. Have any of you guys tried it yet, or?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, you know, I know what I'm bringing when I see you guys.
Exactly. Yes. Well, I know people have mentioned the original one was like super good.
That's what I keep hearing. It's like Tom Vassel's favorite game, like his number one of all time.
I don't.
Have you guys played it, the original? Oh.
Oh, no Cosmic Encounter fans are like listening to us right now. You have two people who played it, one who sold it, one who didn't like it.
It's too much for me. And like a couple of years ago, I took part in a charity game event at Mox Boarding House in Seattle. And it was one of the games we played, and we're all on our own teams trying to win points and stuff. And almost everybody that sat down to play was just like, let's make it so everybody is even and we're fine, because it's just stressful to play different alien powers and how like unbalanced it can be, and it's just like it's like it's too much for me, and it does take like quite a long time. And so I do like negotiation games, and like there's a lot of social interaction, but for some reason Cosmic Encounter just doesn't press the buttons in the right way for me. And so I mean, and I'm not sure, maybe the Game of Thrones one could be a little bit different. I'd have to give it a try.
Yeah, apparently they streamlined it for the Iron Throne, so it seems a little bit less random while like keeping the spirit of Cosmic Encounter.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice to hear. So maybe I could dig it.
Try. I mean, it looks cool. Are those little crowns that they have? Like
they are crowns. Yes. No, like I think someone like in a review like addressed this. Like it's hard to count the crowns, like how many is in the stack, because of like it's so like detailed and ornate that you can't tell how many is in the stack. But with the ships, it was really easy to tell how many was like on a planet, for example, right?
Yeah.
Is it expensive, this one?
$57.95, I think, Canadian.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like Final Fantasy Flight. Like I always almost say Final Fantasy Flight. I mean Fantasy Flight. They always put like high quality components and everything. Like, you know, it's like whenever you get a game from them, you can always expect something that's going to be like, you know, really nice and detailed, like beautiful card art and like, you know, good card stock and everything. So like I think it's worth it.
Sounds really good. It's definitely on my list.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we should all like, I don't know, play over Google Hangouts.
Something. Do a live Google Game of Thrones play or something.
Oh my god, yes.
That'd be pretty awesome.
I did play one other game this week. I've actually never played an RPG like Dungeons & Dragons or Pathfinder before. So the first one I played last weekend was Dread. Have you guys heard of that one?
I've heard of it. Oh, look at Nicole.
I see her. She's so happy.
I'm like, I've heard of it.
They played it on tabletop. And instead of rolling dice, what you do to like succeed, like whatever it is you're doing, you have to pull from a Jenga tower.
Oh.
So the more like crucial, like, and if the Jenga tower falls, that character dies.
Oh,
so
that's the worst.
It just made it so interesting because like you make all these like crucial decisions and then you make too many and it's like, well, you know, now I'm kind of screwed because now like this tower's toppling and like someone's just bound to die at this point. Because it's not a fantasy themed game. It's actually horror themed. So it reminded me a bit of like Betrayal House on the Hill if you put like a Jenga tower with it.
Wait. Like, really? I'm not a big fan of Betrayal at House on the Hill, so is it really like that?
Just like the theme, I mean, like,
okay.
yeah, like, cause like it depends on like the dungeon master or what
Right.
scenario you're playing through, cause you know, it can take all these different turns. It's just like very well horror themed, and you know, depending on where the story takes you, it kind of all threads together in a very nice way, which it did in the game I played. But it's so good.
I
feel like I'm gonna say that a lot.
Oh,
I played it at Gen Con this year, and somebody was running it at the Nerd Nighters charity night, and had not a regular Jenga, but giant Jenga.
Oh wow.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Massive Jenga thing. But the problem is that it's way more stable than regular Jenga, and so none of us died.
Oh.
Aw.
Darn it. I've seen people like, you know,
that we played was like Friday the 13th kind of camp, and so we were all campers there and trying to figure out what was going on. So it was super fun, and it was like the tropey kind of, like, there was the jock, there was the nerd, like the pretty
yeah.
and just recently, I don't know if any of you have watched Stranger Things on
Oh my
Netflix.
God.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody has put together a homebrew Stranger Things scenario for Dread.
Oh,
Oh my god! Can we play that, guys?
we should totally do that.
Well, just before you continue, Nicole just said, Tim, sorry, Nicole's monitoring the comments for me because I can't see them. But Tim says, thank you, Nicole, I appreciate it. Tim says that live games are awesome and we should do it.
Okay,
Boom.
Dread, and we each have our own Jenga tower and we're pulling it.
It could work.
I think it
Could
could
work.
work.
I'm so
Okay.
clumsy. I'm going to be the worst at this game.
No, that's me. Trust me, that is me. You'll be fine.
Oh my god.
So we're 5 minutes in and everybody's dead.
It'll make for great television, okay? Oh, that sounds like you had some good games. I'm a little jealous. My week was so boring.
Until we play Dread.
I know, it's on the list now with many others. But I played last night, finally got Covert to the table.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes. Have you guys played it?
no.
Nicole's
But I know
played
you
it.
should be playing it.
Yeah.
So I found it was a bit slow in the beginning. I don't know if you found this, Nicole, but yeah, like you're just trying to figure your actions out and everyone's taking a long time to think about what they want to do. And so the first 2 rounds were slow. And then after that, it kind of picked up. So it reminded me of Viticulture because it was slow, and then bam, then someone won. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I think what you're doing is, like, in the first couple of rounds, not only are you getting used to the game, but you're also like starting to amass like spy equipment and getting agents out onto the board, and so you're like kind of setting up the rest of your game basically, and it ramps up quite quickly once you have a lot of things in place, which I found interesting, but it went slower than I thought it would for essentially a dice rolling game, which was surprising.
Yeah, and that's what I thought too, because the box said I think 45 to 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So we played, it took us about 3 hours, but that's because that was including, no, that was including rule explanation, and then like the first couple of turns, no, I'm not joking, the first couple of turns were long. And then we had a couple people in the group who are like analyzers. So then they took like an extra like 10 minutes a turn. So there were, extenuating circumstances, but like the premise of the game, I don't know geography very well, so please don't laugh at me, but there's spies in Europe, and basically we have cases or missions that we're trying to resolve, and this is the way you get points, and also by cracking codes. And so I like the fact that there were multiple ways to get points, which I thought was kind of cool, because I'm a big, and Annette as well, we like Feld games, so anything with lots of points in it, I'm all over it.
Delicious
So
salad.
exactly, you got it. The only thing I had a problem with was the board. I thought the board could have been, I don't know, some of the places were really close together.
Yeah.
So if you had multiple spies or what do you call them, the cubes?
Oh, Intel. Yeah.
Intel, thank you. So when you had them, a lot of them in the same region, it was like cluttered, so it was really hard to see. But other than that, like I like the size of the dice and everything. It was really fun.
Yeah, the aesthetic of it is really nice. Like it's got that real kind of like folio looking kind of stuff, the font and everything. It's very cool and the illustration is really nice on top of the graphic design, which I liked. So
yeah, agreed. So that was I was really glad to get it to the table. And then what else did I play this week? It was a quiet week.
I had a question regarding Covert. Is that like a competitive game or is that cooperative? Or...
Oh, not co-op at all.
Okay.
No, totally everybody. It's weird because you're not directly, I guess, competing, but I don't know how to explain it, Nicole. Like it's
you're racing to complete X amount of missions first,
right.
which is like the game condition. Like whoever gets to 6 missions completed first, everybody else gets one more turn and the game is done. But there's still a chance for, like, if I were the first person to complete 6 missions, I still might not be the person who wins,
right.
because somebody else might have more valuable missions worth more points. So you're essentially trying to, keep an eye on what people are doing around you. Like watch the kind of missions that they're taking as the game progresses. But really, there's a little bit of interaction, but mostly you're just trying to race to get the stuff you need and just get those missions done.
Yeah. Like I don't find it overly aggressive. Like some games are aggressive where you're going after someone. I don't find it like that at all. So a lot of my friends would like that because I don't like those aggressive types of games. I mean, overall, I thought it was a good game, but yes, it did take a bit longer than I thought it would to play. But
I think once you know it, it's probably going to be quicker.
And you can see it, as the rounds progressed, people got faster, placing their die and whatnot. So, yeah. So then other than that, I taught a few... Oh, sorry, what were you going to say?
Sorry, I was just going to say, I know they've done a promo, and I don't know if they're going to do this at BGG Con. They had a large board cutout of a character card, and you put your face in it, and they take a Polaroid of it too. And so, I basically have a character card for that game that's me.
Oh, cool.
That is cool.
About one of the coolest marketing things I've seen for a game. So
that's very awesome, actually.
If they're doing that at BGG Con, you should check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We're doing that and that.
Yeah. Well, if they do that, then I'll have to take my picture.
Exactly. So I don't know if you guys know, I'm rooming with Annette and Mitch, her boyfriend. So they took pity on my soul and allowed me to stay with them. I know, right? So I appreciate that. But
no problem.
Yeah. So thank you.
Fun.
I think it's gonna be so much fun. But I taught Lotus last night, and I taught. Oh my God, it was like Renegade game night for me, and and then I broke away from that, and I taught Dreamwell.
Oh, cool.
And I finally played the Nightmare variant and the Advanced variant. Oh my gosh, it's so much better.
Yes.
Have
you played it, Nicole?
Still not have. So I really wanted to demo it at Gen Con, but it was just so busy at the Action Phase / indie board booth. Yeah. I'm gonna put it on my list for BGG Con because it looks so intriguing and the art is beautiful. So
it's really, really nice. Yeah. I almost wish I had gotten the deluxe. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so hard to tell because you don't know if you're gonna like the game until you try it, and if you don't know anyone who has it, then it's okay, well, I'll be the one who takes the bite.
Right. And for us Canadians, it was a little pricey. I'm not gonna lie. Like the deluxe one.
Yeah, for the shipping. Yeah.
It was a bit much for us. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, but that's it. That was my games for the week.
Cool. Nice. So, we should probably talk about the games that we're looking forward to playing at BGG Con. If there's any particular game, whether it being new games from Essen or even older games too that are usually hard to find or you've been wanting to play too. Mm-hmm. So, I'll say one of the games that I really want to play is the Great Western Trail.
Yeah.
So I've been looking forward to that one for the longest time. I don't really necessarily like the whole theme of collecting all these cattles and what you're going to do with them eventually, but I just see it as a theme of just me having a whole bunch of pet cattles at the end of the game. So I'm just, so that's the only problem that I could foresee myself having with it, but more or less, I really want to play that Alexander Pfister game.
So you're going to come and sit with me because I'm working with, volunteering with Stronghold.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So you're going to come and sit with me so I can learn this game.
Yeah, I've read the rules already, but I haven't played it. It's so much different. I know when you play the game,
Yeah.
you have it all set out versus you just reading the rule book.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to trying that out. Maybe learning it with you.
Yes, please.
So are you looking forward to it because of the designer? Like, have you played, what was it, Isle of Skye, and he did Oh My Goods, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely one of the major reasons why I want to play that game, because I played Mombasa fairly recently too, and that was really good. Like, I just really like the way he used the card queue system and area control and everything. That was also Isle of Skye, which he uses like this auction bidding mechanism and tiling. Like, he just uses so many different mechanics and puts them all together in a really like elaborate way, but yet it makes sense why. And so I'm looking forward to this one because of the trails that he uses along the pathways and how we can all build, how we can all collect. It's all set collection, building, and also like choices whether to go left or right on a trail. Like, there's a fork in the road, which way you're going to go. Like, so I'm looking forward to that aspect of the game. But yeah, I'm looking forward for the main designer too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Any other ones or just that one?
No, actually, I'm looking forward to Honshu too. So, and I haven't had a chance of playing that one, or I tried to pre-order it, but it's just like it's looking skim.
Oh no!
What's
Caryl?
that about?
It's just Honshu is kind of, well, I really like P-Mall Flumen or Plums.
Yes, me too.
Oh,
It's a great game.
And it plays
played
in
that
that
too.
sort of manner where it's like you have a hand of cards, you all play into the middle, and then whoever has the highest value gets to pick and choose which one they want first. And then in Plums, it's like you're set collecting. But in Honshu, you're kind of set collecting, but it's like a map system that you're building upon. So it's like card laying. And you're trying to build up your map in certain different types of ways. You can score points, whether it being like lakes, it could be like certain types of resources and such. As far as I know, and it's just incorporates a lot of things that I'm really, really liking in just Plums, and see where it can go in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's on my list too, that one.
Mm-hmm. An older game too I'm looking forward to is Macau. That's like one of my Grail games. Yeah. I love Stefan Feld, and so I like really want to collect all his games, and I've been like seeking this game for the longest time, and I just want to play that one.
So then you must be looking forward to Oracle of Delphi.
Oh, definitely.
Of course.
Yeah. I just thought like someone else might mention it.
Sorry.
I didn't want to steal anyone else's thunder.
Fine. Oh, that's cool. Those are some good choices.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have like a list. I think, well, Mandi and I are sharing a list, and it's like well over 30 games that we want to play. So,
I don't know when it's going to happen. I'm looking like 10 to 2 every day, so.
My list is bloating like every day, so.
What are your top 2 that you're looking forward to?
I really would love to try Cottage Garden. Patchwork has been one of my favorites from the past year or so, and from what I've seen of the way that Cottage Garden plays, right up my alley. Like, just looks super, super good. And the other one that's like right up there for me is, I know it sounds ridiculous, but Fold It. I don't know if any of you have heard
yes.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that one.
So I love goofy games, and I love games that do something a little bit different. And so Fold It is a pattern making game, but you start with like a piece of fabric, and you need to fold it in a way that matches patterns, and it just sounds fun. And so I'm hoping that somebody will have a copy of that, so I can give it a try.
Now, who makes that? Do you know who publishes that one at all, or?
I'm not sure, and I don't think it has like outside of Europe distribution, unfortunately. So yeah, soon maybe.
Those are some good choices too.
Yeah. As far as like you're like our expert or our specialist at BGG Con. So do you have any pointers for us?
So bring cash, just like because the whole thing is in one hotel, and so like the basement basically, and the ground floor have the exhibition hall, play space, the library, and everything. They have like a little snack bar on a couple of levels, like a coffee shop and stuff. So like if you want to grab something quickly, just make sure you have cash on you. It's a lot easier. Sometimes it's easier as well if you're in the dealer hall if you have cash. It's quicker to like, because there's a lot of like fun again games I think is there. Like a lot of the publishers are selling their own games, and so if you have cash, you can just be like, take my money. BGG has their store set up, so if you want to look for promos and things like that, that's a really fun thing. You can, if you don't want to commit to filling your luggage, basically, buy promos. So like last year, I got a couple of cool little promos. One was for cacao, and the other was, I think, Grandia. I can't remember. Anyway, and then I picked up a couple of white games, which are a small box, and another kind of wacky game called Eggs of Ostrich, which is another small box. And those,
I have that one.
at the time, like that was like really the only store that was selling those. So that's kind of fun to like look for stuff that I might not be able to pick up easily or cheaply in Canada. And so there's a lot of unique things that are on sale in the dealer hall. So make sure you take the time to just do the rounds there. And they have bingo cards, which is kind of cool. So that almost helps you make sure you visit both halls and visit people and publishers and vendors and things like that. So can make it worth your while. Definitely. Cool. So yeah.
Very cool. My gosh, that's good. It's kind of like Gen Con a little bit. So I mean, more gaming, obviously, but what you're saying are some really good tips. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you take the exhibition hall and the gaming space and flip the size of them, basically.
All right. That's what we've got.
The emphasis is on sitting down to play games, but there's a strong exhibition presence and a strong publisher presence, which can be really fun, which means like, I mean, Mandi, you're demoing for Stronghold. There's a lot of publishers that have people demoing games for them, and it's really cool to be able to see that stuff. You might play some prototypes, like I know Unpub had a strong presence, and they're having another Unpub prototype alley this year. A lot of publishers and designers will be like playtesting process. So just like the thing really a chance to try something pretty neat.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. It's glad to have someone who has been there and knows the tips and tricks. So I'm sure anyone listening will appreciate that. So thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like other just like regular convention stuff is like make sure you get some sleep, drink some coffee and water, and
sleep will be the difficult thing, I think.
Oh yeah.
So people tend to, like, it's out by the airport, so it's fairly isolated. So I think a lot of people will organize to like go to dinner somewhere outside of the airport. So that's a nice way to like, if you've met some people, like spend some more time with them outside of the gaming hall. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yay! I'm so excited. So, Caryl, you're not...
Days.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's only a few more days, too.
I know, oh my God. I'm a little stressed, though, because I got to learn all these rules. And I'm not good with... I need visual. Like, I need to play the game. For me, just to read rules, I find it really... Like, I'm not joking. I have a really bad memory, so I can read... I'll read these rules. I'll get there, and I'll be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So,
yeah.
Do you already know what you're going to be teaching?
Yeah, so I know Terraforming Mars, I'm good. Because I played it a few times. I got it. So Great Western Trail is on there. Oh, God. Fabled Fruit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fuji Flush. Yeah, I know. Like, yeah. So that's on the list. Jorvik.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm missing one more, but those are like the main ones that I have to kind of focus on. But the problem is I don't own, with the exception of Terraforming Mars, which I have access to, I don't own any of them. So for me, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like most of those actually aren't even out yet.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll have to, I don't know. I've kind of made notes and stuff, but like honestly, unless I play it, I'm not really any good to teach it. So maybe when I get there, we're getting there early. So I think we're there before the actual hall opens on the Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, Stronghold said I could come and open the games and like check them out and everything. So
Yeah, because I think I don't know, I don't think it was like this last year, but Wednesday aren't open. So that'll be a good chance for you without people coming by to like physically see the games and like move the bits around and stuff.
yeah, exactly. I need that.
A lot of people there. I don't know if when you're arriving, there's often people there. Like I'm getting in on a Tuesday, and a lot of,
Tuesday.
yeah, a lot of people come in early. They'll bring games with them, and so it's often a chance to get to the table early. Then, so yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We're getting I think, eh?
Yeah, I think we arranged it so we're arriving like at the same time.
Exactly.
Which is helpful. Yeah.
So I think
that's cool.
I got sidetracked. So, Caryl, I know you're not going to BGG Con.
No, not this year.
No, but are there any games that you're maybe like excited to hear about or?
Oh my God. Without going too crazy, one game I'm actually really looking forward to, and I don't even know if it's coming out this year or if it's going to be at BGG Con, but it's a game by Haba called Picassimo.
I saw that.
Yeah. It's a drawing game, and you draw it on this whiteboard that's divided into like 2x3, and like you can move the pieces around. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to draw whatever the card tells you to draw. Like it'll say like something like a gnome, and you draw your gnome, and you're everyone is drawing like their own like little drawing. And there's going to be a card telling you how to arrange the tiles, so it'll look like a Picasso painting by the end of it. Nice. And you're trying to guess what the original drawings were. And I think that just sounds so fun. I'm going to be so bad at it.
That's very cool. Have you guys heard of this one?
No, I never heard of that one.
Oh, it looks really good. Like I don't think Haba's really been pushing for that one too much, because I don't even know if it can make it for this year. Like I tried looking up the release date, and all it says is 2016, but there's only like 2 months left in 2016.
I know, so
yeah. But it sounds really fun because it's like stuff like Telestrations or a fake artist goes to New York, or it kind of turns like a drawing game into something really social and something on like another level above Pictionary. So that one I'm really looking forward to.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
Let's see. Another one would be the Asmodee Conan game. Have you guys checked that one out?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
So it's like a one versus many game, and I backed this on Kickstarter. I think it was like 2 years ago, maybe. But I just saw like really nice looking miniatures, and then like, yep, back it all. But it's like one versus many, where you get like the Overlord player, kind of like in Descent or Imperial Assault, and then they're controlling like all like the monsters, and you go through like different chapters and scenarios, and everyone is like a hero. But it's like that, the Ameritrash aspect combined with the Euro aspect. So it has kind of like what Terra Mystica has when you're recycling. I don't know what they call it, but those purple discs like that. What is it called?
Powerball? Yeah.
Yeah, the Powerball. Yeah. So they have that, and it's like your gems. So that's like what you can do in a turn, and you have to allocate it, and it has to recycle. So like, if you die, like you remove a certain amount from your pool permanently, so you have less things that you can do, and then you come back, and then you have like less and less, and you have to like try and like, you know, rest, and then like restore more, put it like in the little bowl and recycle it. So that sounded really interesting, because it's not just like the dice rolling where it's like, oh, this is this and this is this. You kind of have to like manage like what you can do and everything, and it looks really nice too.
It's all about the miniatures.
I'm a sucker for that. Like, there's so many games I got just for the miniatures, and it's like, Like I haven't even played Blood. I almost said Blood Bowl. I'm having a terrible day. Blood Rage because of miniatures. Like, and I want Rising Sun, even though I haven't played Blood Rage yet, because the miniatures look so nice. Oh, it's so beautiful. Just things that are so pretty, just make me want to cry.
That is very good. You are very passionate about the miniatures. I think Robert Oren would be very proud to hear that.
Oh God. But I think that's about it for what I'm looking forward to without going, listing everything.
Yeah. So I'm excited for our play of Lisboa.
Oh yeah, that too.
Are they showing Lisboa?
Yes. So
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know this, but I have my grandfather is Portuguese. So as soon as I hear anything to do with Portugal or Vital Lacerda, I'm like, I'm in it. I need to play it. But this game looks really nice.
The board looks gorgeous. Like they've been showing off like the small details in the board. I'm like, oh my God.
I think what I really like about it is because so the theme is where we're trying to all rebuild Lisboa after an earthquake. But then it also like the color setting of the whole board and the cards, and it's using no black lines. It's using all like purple bluish kind of lines and tones, and it kind of makes it feel like an architect, like a building plan in a way.
Yes.
So I really enjoy like that aspect of just the artwork alone. I don't know too much about the game yet, but just by the appeal of the art on it, I'm really looking forward to playing that one.
Yeah, and that's what's drawing me in. Exactly what you said is the art. So we do reviews for Eagle Griffin Games, and this one I believe it will be published. Or, well, Eagle Griffin Games, they've changed their name. I think they were merged with another publisher. But I'm crossing my fingers that we get this one.
It's going to come in this big box again, like a gallery size again.
Wow. No, the Gallers wasn't that big. You know which was a big one? The Daedalus Sentence. Holy.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the box for that?
Nuh-uh.
It's huge. Like, I'm not kidding. It's like this big.
I can't even see your hands in the screen. That's how big it is.
That is how big it is. Anyway, so Lisboa is on my list, and I would like to play Oracle of Delphi and Feast of Odin, because everyone is going on about how amazing it is. Yeah. Okay. So, so I take it you played it.
Yeah, I've played it a couple of times now. It's super, super.
Is it like Caverna on crack, or just a different type of game altogether?
I haven't actually played Caverna.
Really?
I love Caverna.
I've had so many like people say like, "We'll make a day, we'll play Caverna," and I've just never gotten around to it. I'm a big fan of Agricola, and so I've had Caverna recommended to me as like a better version of that. But yeah, we got an advanced copy of Feast for Odin. It's got lots going on, but it's super cool because there's like a little bit of worker placement, some like neat spatial elements, tile placing, and just managing your resources and stuff. And yeah, it's intense, but really cool.
Oh, sounds like my type of game. I'm so excited. And the next time I come to Toronto, we are playing Caverna. Mine has like a nice insert and everything. It is beautiful.
Don't forget Dread.
Okay, Dread 2, of course. We'll make it a whole thing, and then we'll stream in Annette so she can be part of the group.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be gone soon.
So yeah, so that's it. And then obviously Great Western Trail, but I'm going to be spending a lot of time with these games with Stronghold, so that's a given.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool. Also, I wanted to mention too that since we're going to be at BGG Con, and since it's all-inclusive chat, and just to make a safe space there, if you see any one of us, well, I'm assuming I'm just speaking for everyone, but if you see any one of us, and if you want to be included into something, if you're feeling a little alone or just kind of like not knowing your place or something, just I'm here, or I'm sure Mandi and Nicole are also available just to receive anyone with open arms and just kind of accept anyone with regardless of who they are or whatever. So
look at my hair. It's great.
Yeah.
I accept all.
Right.
And like, if you're not comfortable approaching me in person, reach out to me on Twitter, please. I'd be happy for you to just just like ping me and be like, hey, do you want to like meet up and play a game? Totally fine. Just let me know. I'm at I Heart Museums. So just reach out. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. So yeah, just trying to make it all comfortable and open, and also since it's my first time being there too, I just want to get to know as many people as I can as well. So
yeah, me too. Same thing. Exactly. Reach me. Well, I'm all over the place. I'm a chatty Cathy, so you know, you don't want to run away from me because I'll be like, oh my gosh, you won't leave me alone. So do whatever, like come up, see me, even if I'm at Stronghold, and you know, and if you're by yourself, I'll sit and play with you, and we'll learn together because I need to learn these games too. So I'm open to whatever. Cool.
All right. So yeah, sure. I guess we should all just pretty much sum it up and announce like how we can contact you, whether it be in social media or just on YouTube or anywhere else too.
Wait, we didn't talk about Ice Cool.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
We got so excited about the other stuff.
Oh, never mind. I forgot about Ice Cool. So I'm gonna retract that. And, I don't know if anyone else has played or has not played it, but
Nicole, no.
Oh.
But if you haven't played it, you should definitely try it out because I played it this past weekend and it was amazing. So yeah, I'm usually not about dexterity games because I've got awful at them, but
Me too.
it's just like you have these like little penguins and they're heavy at the bottom and no one really has control over them so much. And so you don't have to feel like you're at a disadvantage or anything. You're just flicking them all over the table, all over these like weird contraptions of these boxes that are formed in a certain way. And you're trying to either, as a school, like, I don't know, you're kind of like a little penguin that's trying to capture all these other penguins around the table, or you're trying to run away from that one penguin that's trying to capture you. So it's just so like adorable, and I just can't flick the little penguins like from one wall to another. I just can't do that, but I can go through the doors or I can just hit a wall or whatever. It was just so fun and so random, just like flicking them all over the place.
So, don't you love when you flick it and it gets stuck right in a doorway? I'm like, no.
You know, I actually got my copy of Ice Cool at Gen Con, and the guy running the booth could do all these crazy tricks with it. He knew exactly what to do. Like, he made it, like, go from, like, one door all the way around to, like, another room that was, like, on the other side. Like, and he was just showing me all these things, and I'm like, yeah.
Like someone underneath it with, like, a magnet or something.
Right.
That's the secret.
Caryl, by the way, don't let her fool you. She's really good at this game.
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, I was just sitting down, just going like, oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're like doing it like this. I'm like, I can't flick it. Can I just use my two fingers like this? It's so bad. I look like I was 6.
Yeah,
Well, that's a great thing about the game.
I can't wait to try this.
Yeah, it's so amazing. It's fun. Like I sat down and played, and I was like, it's kind of like a kid's game. Like, okay, I don't know. But then we ended up playing maybe like 10 straight games of it. We were like running all over the table and like flicking them over, and it was hilarious.
That was really fun. I think I freaked your dog out. I was all into it, and I turned my back, and your dog was like, "Oh my god!" So.
Oh no, he's just a jerk in general. Don't let him.
I think I got too
You
excited.
walk you around with a cake or like money, and he'll be like, "I don't like this."
So yeah, I'd like to throw a play of that in at the con. This would replace our Happy Salmon moment.
Oh, but no, you should still carry Happy Salmon
still do the
because Happy Salmon's Happy Salmon. Have you guys played Happy Salmon?
Definitely have Ice Cool on my list. I haven't played Happy Salmon either, so I'll have to
go.
Yeah,
Silliest game ever, but so fun.
I've seen people play it, but I haven't actually gotten to play it. So, and like at BGG, they have in the lobby area outside the gaming hall, they have all these like big dexterity games set up. So, able to get some of those and Ice Cool in just for like when I'm super tired and can't brain.
Yeah.
Just be willing to get really noisy in it.
All right.
Like really loud.
Yeah, I was wondering because like I played that game at the very beginning of my 24-hour marathon, and then towards the end of it, I was like thinking back, like, why does my finger hurt? Because I was flicking those little penguins all over the place.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So I take it we all like it.
Yes, I think it's safe to say.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's like top of my list now. Boom.
Yes, good.
Yeah, we'll have to play it. Cool. So I think, is that it?
Okay, so yeah, now I think we're good.
Sorry. So then, yeah, so I'll just go ahead and start and just give a little outro where we can find you. But so my name's Annette. I'm also Nettersplays on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, also on YouTube too. And I'm also a part of Meeples Included and a part of the Insta Gamers Network. So you can find me on all those channels as well.
So all of our information as well is listed below this video. So in case you don't remember, you can contact everyone via the links provided below. Anyone knows me, I'm on social media as the Board Gaming Pinup Girl or Board Gaming Pinup Girl on Instagram. On Facebook, we're at To Die For Games. On Twitter, I'm at Board Gaming Pinup. Someone stole my name, so I had to make a new one. And you can also find me on the Insta Gamers Network. So I'm pretty much everywhere in your face all the time. Before I pass it along, I also wanted to say I hope everyone's having a wonderful Veterans Day or Remembrance Day. I was crying my eyes out before this call because I was watching the ceremony. So anybody who has anyone in the military, I work with the military, so I'm gonna start crying now. So I just want to thank everybody who has fought for us to have this beautiful country, Canada, and as well United States. So.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for everything that the veterans have done too.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's next? Nicole, Caryl.
I'm Nicole. I'm I Heart Museums on Twitter and Instagram, and I also run the Daily Worker Placement blog Twitter, which is at DWP_blog. And I also take part in Games on the Rocks every other Friday-ish on via Meeples Included, and I take part in the Great Way Games podcast also. So that's me.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm Caryl from Quickie Games, spelled Quiche, Quiche. You can say it either way. I'm going to stop correcting people after a while. You can find us on Twitter as Quickie Games, on Instagram and Facebook, and just generally all around Toronto too.
Nice. I have a long list with you, Caryl, of games I need to purchase. So.
Oh, okay. Because like you paused that long list, and I'm like, long list of.
Sorry,
of
what?
Things you need to berate me over? Or?
No, treats me well, everyone. Treats me well.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, you're close enough. Just a small drive or a train ride.
Oh, there we go. That was good.
Cool.
Great. Well, it was lovely to chat with you all, ladies, and I'll see a couple of you next week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Chat with us.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll see you soon.
Yeah. All right, well, I hope you guys have fun at BGG Con, and I need to see pictures from all of you.
Absolutely. Pictures and video.
Oh, yes, and video. Yeah. Yes. Oh, Periscope. Yes.
I'm bringing the GoPro. So.
Okay, with the selfie stick?
Oh, I really don't want one, but I feel like I may have to invest in it.
If you don't bring yours, I'll take mine.
Okay, you know what? You bring yours, so I don't have to buy one. And then we'll use the GoPro, and then we'll all work together. How does that work?
That's perfect.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I'll see you all later then.
All right, cool. Have fun, guys.
All right, everyone. Have a good day.
Bye. Bye.